Welcome back to At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. It's more than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It's your one-stop travel shop on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 FM. 1570 AM KVTK, Vermilion and Yankton. And that was Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs with No Regrets off their new album, Mission of Mercy. It's available for pre-order now. It's available June 12th. And talking about no regrets, Yankton baseball has no regrets, as I am talking with Easton Feser, and Yankton is going to state as of a couple hours ago, right, Easton?
That's correct.
That is awesome, and pretty dominant fashion. You know, you guys were obviously the higher seed, but, we're going to talk about it, but Sturgis is a good team. You guys are flying high right now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
No, that is good to hear, and we're going to talk more about that. But first, we're going to get to know you a little bit, Easton. Just for people that don't know you, take a moment to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you, your family, hobbies, interests, and as a senior in high school, kind of your plans after graduation.
I'm Easton Feser, senior at Yankton High School. Family of 6. I got 3 older siblings, so I'm the youngest. I'll be going to Dakota State University next year up in Madison, South Dakota. And I'll be majoring in exercise science. I'll start my pre-chiropractic program and play a little baseball up there.
All right, excellent. And your family, you've had a lot of athletes go through the Yankton school system. Who did you guys get your athleticism from, mom or dad?
I think it's a mix of both.
Is it? Okay. We got to play it safe sometimes, too. So, all right. Hey, I like that. And so you're going to play baseball up at Dakota State?
Yep, that's the plan.
All right, and then did you say pre-chiropractic?
That's okay. I want to be a chiropractor someday, hopefully. So I'll do a pre-chiropractic program up at DSU.
Excellent. All right, what got you into chiropractic that you're interested in?
I've been through a lot of rehab with my body, and when I was younger, so I originally wanted to do physical therapy, and over these last 2 years, I've kind of transferred to chiropractic, so that's kind of the background there.
In chiropractic, it's one of those that, it helps the body heal itself, but it's also preventative, keeps muscles loose and joints loose. No, I think there's a lot of benefit to chiropractic, and so that's amazing. All right, well, congratulations on kind of knowing the path you want to take, and that is awesome. And so what are your plans this summer?
Oh, just playing baseball.
All right, so once the club season ends, then Legion season begins. Is that the way it...
Yep.
All right, excellent. Well, and we're going to talk more baseball, but like I said, I always like to talk and get to know the athletes just a little bit. And so, having been part of this Yankton athletics system, what's your... feeling, Ben, as you look back upon it? How beneficial has the Yankton system been for you, whether it's baseball or any sports?
I love it. Just hanging out with my buddies every single day and just playing the sport that we all love. You can't really ask for anything more than that, and it's just a blessing to just be able to play the game with them every day. I don't look back and think about wins and losses. I just think about, spending time with my buddies and having fun.
All right, well, excellent.
That's kind of what I think the sport kind of means to me.
Well, that is great to hear. And as you look back, what's your favorite memory? What is your favorite memory from all of your time at Yankton? Whether it's athletics or not, what do you think that is?
I know I just said I don't worry about wins and losses, but we did win the 16U state championship. That was probably my most fun memory.
All right. It's easy to not necessarily remember all the wins and losses, but some of those are pretty momentous. I have no issue with that at all. That is amazing. All right. Well, we're going to ask some icebreakers. You ready for them?
Oh, yeah.
All right. One final meal. What are you going to have?
Chicken and rice at Qdoba.
All right. That what else do you get with that?
That's it.
Really?
Chicken and just rice.
Really? Oh, okay. All right.
Picky eater.
What's that?
Picky eater.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I was not a picky eater. That's why I've had to lose as much weight as I've had to lose. So, that's good for you. Awesome. All right. Now, if you could see any 3 musical artists live in concert from throughout history, so living or dead, who would you want to see?
That's a tough question. I gotta say Katy Perry is probably number 1.
Okay.
And then I'll go with the Florida Georgia line.
All right, excellent.
And I'll probably just throw Luke Combs in there.
Okay, Luke Combs, Florida Georgia Line, and Katy Perry. Nothing wrong with those. Okay, now let me ask you this: Would you want 3 separate concerts, or would you like to see a concert where you have a show where they all do some individual stuff, but then periodically they're joining each other?
I'd probably do the second one when they're all together.
I think that'd be kind of fun. Some of those, it'd be interesting to see how that meshed up. So, all right.
Yeah, that would be.
Now, if you could travel back to any point in the Earth's history one time, and with that, be guaranteed safe return. To when would you travel and why?
Ooh, this might take me a second to cut this part out. I would travel back to the 2017 NFC Championship game or NFC Divisional game and watch a Minneapolis Miracle all over again.
That's one of those few. I don't have too many, but that's one where I know exactly where I was. I know exactly the situation as you're watching it, and you go from despair to pure joy. Do you remember it where you were as well?
Oh yeah, I was at the game. I was in
What?
I was on the opposite side of the field.
You were there? Oh, wow. Okay, so take me through it because I'm watching it on TV. I'm at Checkers in the basement, and we've got one New Orleans Saints fan there. I mean, one. And he's just gloating over all of us. We're all hanging our heads. So I mean, the sheer emotion, but that's like 50 of us getting up and what was it like to be there? What was the emotion I don't know, were you guys aware of Sean Payton doing mocking the Skol chant in the stadium, or did you find out about that afterwards?
Oh, we saw that. We were all just, saw like a classic Minnesota Vikings stand in that moment, and then it all just changed in one throw. It was crazy.
And so, what was the atmosphere like? What was that? How loud was that stadium when that happened?
That was the loudest crowd I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it was insane.
Oh, that is awesome that you got to be there. That is something spectacular. Oh, right. Well, I mean, I'd go back in time just to steal your seat. So awesome. Okay. All right. Well, man, I love that one. I'm kind of a little caught off guard. That's one of my more favorite ones I've heard. All right. Now, for this, assume all of your basic life needs are met. So you have guaranteed basic levels of food, shelter, clothing, and transportation. Money's no object, but you can only buy one thing. So you could either upgrade any one of those items or buy something completely different. And again, money is no object. What would you get?
Ooh, am I an adult at this time in my life?
We'll just say
now.
Just right now.
I think I would have, I don't even know.
If you want an example, and I've asked it enough that I know what I would want. I would personally buy the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably just go to the Minnesota Vikings then.
All right. Because I've thought about it and I'm like, okay, so I get to buy a team that I love. I can run them. Nobody can accuse me of being cheap. I get guaranteed income. I can support the charities I want to support. I get to go to every game that I want to go to. I get to meet all the athletes. It kind of feels like I'm checking off a lot of boxes with one big purchase, right?
Yeah, I think that is the way to go.
I think so. So, all right. So buying the Minnesota Vikings. And I think the Wilfs are looking to sell. So, I mean, I'm okay. Let's go for it. And you could find us a GM because why have we not hired a GM yet?
I have no idea.
I know. It's like, okay, I mean, I like Brzezinski, but all right. It's just the life of being a Minnesota fan of anything. Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, we're just destined for questions. So, all right. Okay, now, for this one, you have a 12-hour plane ride, a flight. You can pick the celebrity that you're seated next to. Who would that be?
I'm going to go with Hayden Christensen.
Really?
The guy that plays Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars.
Yeah. Now, why would you pick Hayden?
Just a big Star Wars fan.
All right.
Plain and simple.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. All right. I'm gonna tell you that's the first time Hayden Christensen's been picked. So all right, excellent. And then finally, as you go through life, and this could be a celebrity or somebody close to home, and you can have more than one answer. But as you go through life, who is someone or are some people that you hold up as examples and say, if I can live life like him or her, I'll consider myself a success?
Honestly, any one of my siblings, they've always been the biggest role models to me, and I'll always, they'll always just be my role models, and that's about all I have to say about that.
All right. Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's a good one. If your siblings can be role models for you, I think that's as beneficial as anything. All right. You did great on the Icebreakers. You willing to talk some Yankton baseball now?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right. Now, the success you guys had this season, you were really one of the top teams all season long as you guys get ready for state. Were you expecting that kind of success, or have you exceeded expectations?
I would say we're right where we want to be. I mean, we have a great group of seniors, and I think we have 12 or 13 guys, and a lot of us have been playing varsity legion for a couple of years now, and this is kind of exactly where we thought we were going to be. I mean, if you've met expectations, You guys made it to state last year, and I think people were expecting some stuff from you last year as well, and you guys did well, and so you didn't lose a ton off of last year's team, and this year, like you said, you feel really led by your senior crew, and everyone seems to have their own, I don't want to say specialty, but everyone seems to fill a role.
and it feels like some games the pitching is just spot on, and if the offense isn't there, the pitching's picking you up. Or maybe those games where the pitching isn't there, the offense is picking you up. But then you have these games like your last two against a good Sturgis team, where it felt like both were clicking between Sam and Beck on the mound, and everyone just managing to get hits. I mean, you guys put up over 15 runs both games. You're going to win a lot that way too. Do you feel like you're playing your best ball right now as you get ready for state?
Yeah, I would say we are. I mean, you wish every game of baseball could be like that, and everybody's hitting and everybody's scoring. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. I mean, both sides of the ball were clicked, and yeah, I mean, I hope if we can carry this in the postseason, that's amazing. And we're also a team that, we faced adversity and we've came back in games where we're down, and I think we're going to be ready for anything when the time comes.
Okay, and baseball in Yankton obviously holds a special role. Riverside Park, Bob Tarasinski Field is special, and you get a good crowd out there. It's a beautiful atmosphere, but it feels like the program itself is something special. I'll just kind of talk about the Yankton Baseball Association, and because you talked, a lot of these seniors have been together. You guys have been playing baseball together, level by level. What is it about YBA that keeps all of you wanting to come out all year in and year out?
Yeah, I think I guess like examples just being like me and all my buddies, we grow up watching our siblings play Yankton baseball, and now we're we're playing Yankton baseball now, and I think just guys sticking to Yankton and not moving away, and everybody's you just watch everybody play, and like example, I played with Lucas Kamshoff, and now I'm playing with his younger brother Simon, like just kind of a full circle moment, and I think that's why guys keep coming out, because I mean everybody's just together all the time, and that's kind of what it means, I think.
All right, and we're not going to talk about expectations for the state tournament, because honestly, I think everyone has that expectation, not the expectation, but the attitude that there's no reason that it couldn't be your championship to win this year. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of teams that can do it this year, and that's where you want to be. I mean, I think we have a really good chance, and there's nothing more you could really ask for than the opportunity to get it done.
Exactly. I think it's one of those that there are so many teams out there, but I don't think anyone would be surprised if you walked away with that championship, because you guys are playing so well. And just like if somebody else won it, there are a number of teams that are capable, but it feels like if you guys play up to your capabilities, that is there for the taking. And so, we're keeping our hopes up for that. But let me ask, as you look back, you get ready to graduate, and you're going to move on to Dakota State, but as you look back, say 10 years from now, what would you hope somebody would say when your name comes up? How would you hope to best be remembered as part of Yankton? Whether it's baseball or some other aspect, what would you like one of those first things to be said about you?
I would say I just want people to remember me as a guy that just, put his head down and worked hard. And I mean, that's honestly the only thing I kind of want to be remembered for. I mean, nobody's going to remember, winning games, losing games, or, all stats and all that. I just want to be remembered as a guy who worked hard.
There are worse ways to be remembered than being a hard worker. Well, Easton, I know you got stuff going on. You just got done with the game, but thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. Really appreciate it. Best of luck at State. Best of luck up at DSU. And best of luck with everything, man.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Yep, you too.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
See ya.
That was Easton Feser of Yankton Baseball with us here on At the Mic. And if you'd like to sponsor our Yankton Bucks, Banters, Gazelles, Gabs, if you'd like to be a sponsor of that, give me a call, 605-661-5858. Yankton Baseball. We're going to keep an eye on them. They are having I dare you say, magical season. They are playing really, really, really well. 3 reallys. That says it all right there. Coming off those wins, as Easton and I talk, it's Saturday afternoon. They just beat Sturgis again to 2 games consecutive, scoring over 15 runs. It's really, really playing well. So excited for that. All right. This is At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. More than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It's your one-stop travel shop on Fox Sports Radio.